If you like the idea of owning a Brier Creek townhome, are you going to let this hot seller's market stop you from getting your dream home? If not, this video is right for you because we're going to be discussing Brier Creek townhomes and provide some key tips to prepare you to beat out other buyers. So before you know it, you'll be showing off your dream home to your friends and family. Brier Creek has the widest variety of townhouse offerings in the area and comprises 6 subdivisions which are spread over 2 miles and were built between 2000 and 2020 with recent closings from $256,000 up to $655,000. Typically in Brier Creek, we see about 10 to 12 townhomes come up for sale each month. And of those 10 to 12, maybe 1 or 2 will be perfect for you, but you may be missing out even if you're getting instant notifications from Zillow. And that's because 20% of recent sales were sold before you or the public could even walk through the home. And 41% were under contract within 48 hours of being offered. Many were sold sight unseen, so a buyer bought it in coming soon status, or the broker negotiated directly with the seller. So by the time you see a home come on the market on Zillow and you decide it's exactly what you're looking for, contact your broker and tailor your offer to make it attractive to your prospective seller. The seller likely already has 3 or 4 other buyers who've already submitted their offer. So if you don't want to be missing out and not even be able to make an offer, make sure you click to our website and hit the blue Get Started button, where it takes less than 35 seconds to start learning how these buyers are getting the most sought after homes so you can be ready to use the same approaches to buy your home. You know it's difficult to buy a townhome in Brier Creek. Let's look at our plan to help you respond fast and even use this fast-paced market to your advantage. Let's get started with 4 buying tips. Now, regarding tip number 1, in the last few months, Brier Creek townhomes have sold for between 95 and 122% of their list price. So how are you supposed to know how much to offer for the home? We provide you the recent sale price of comparable homes to the one you're looking for. That way you're familiar with what current buyers are paying for the features you're looking for. This way you know the real value of the features you want, so rather than basing your offer on the list price you see on Zillow, you can ignore the list price and determine what the best offer is and most likely to get accepted. This will help you submit your offer faster because you know the price of the features that you want in the home and will increase the likelihood of your proposal being accepted. Tip number 2, don't miss out or settle because the specific home you want only comes on the market 4 or 5 times a year. We show you how to estimate upcoming inventory to give you an idea of how many homes like the one you want will likely be available each month. Tip number 3, you don't want to purchase your home and then find out there's something you don't like in the neighborhood. One homeowner I chatted with in another area told me there are drag races directly behind his house every week at 3 in the morning. We suggest you drive and walk the neighborhoods you're considering. Also talk to some of your neighbors so you learn about things like 3 a.m. drag races. When you know the area you want to buy in very well, you can respond promptly when you see a home become available on Zillow. Tip number 4 is offering a competitive due diligence figure. Sellers are evaluating offers based on how much due diligence a buyer presents. So we reach out to brokers on recently closed similar deals to find out how much due diligence buyers have been providing, so you're not guessing and lose out because you weren't competitive. Sellers often accept the first good offer, so we made this plan to help position you to be able to respond quickly and confidently and be that first great offer so you can get the home you want. Brier Creek is a great example of why it's so important to work with your broker so we understand exactly what's important to you. For example, you might fall in love with the unique design of the homes in Sevilla, where the yards face one another, similar to a courtyard with no street or alley in between. But because typically only 8 homes sell in Sevilla in a year, you may likely never even know a design like that is available. Also, in Trivium, the homes are not connected like a traditional townhome, where the entire house is connected, but more like a breezeway. So it's very similar to a detached home. Knowing key information like this in advance helps you get focused and prepared. There is no doubt this market is tough, but we're confident that you can exceed your goals and get a home even better than you're presently thinking about. Everyone's unique. We want to understand your situation. So click the blue button and hit get started and let me know what's important to you, because we want to be certain that you're on the best path to your dream home. Are you still watching? You're awesome. And here's a bonus tip. When you're purchasing, it's always important to check in the neighborhood what concessions have been going on recent deals, because that's a strong indicator that there may be a problem that is consistent with the homes in that neighborhood right now. Thanks again for staying to the end, and get ready to buy your Brier Creek townhome like a pro.